My name is Nywamwaro, Director of Corporate Communications, Judy Africa. And on the same breath, I want to state categorically as follows. One, that I'm not a contractor, but a friend to contractors in Kisii because they offer services to our people in Kisii County. I'm also asking that sobriety prevail upon the leadership that exists lawfully in Kisii County Contractors Association Certificate. Those are the provisions and the requisite proposals that we are making before the state this evening and to the entire of our people in the country and especially the Kisii residents. Number two, that I want to direct and I want to advise accordingly the Governor Kisii County, His Excellency Paul Simbarati, that it is becoming too late for you to understand the type of leadership required in Kisii County in the pretext that each day things are going haywire from north to east, south to west. And what is that I'm saying? Your Excellency, this is 1 year and close to 7 months. And if we look on the record of development, both from the county government and the services offered by the able contractors from Kisii, we actually put it at zero. It is very wrong and very unconstitutional to hear that the control of budget has today sent a letter or has said that the budget is not going to be absorbed, effected or implemented, or there is not going to be any disbursement of any money or funds to Kisii County government, which is actually dying even today. And Your Excellency, I want to say that I have heard your cries at one of the funerals where you want to condole with the family of former employee in the National Ministry, one of the cabinet members, Susan Mochache, that people have reason to fight you. People have reason to file cases against you, which is right. Now, I want to ask you, Your Excellency, that forthwith and immediately, you should sack your personal advisor, sack your political advisor, sack all of those people who are close to you, who are misadvising you, and get a new crop of leaders or members who can be able, professionals who can be able to give you the best advisory both in politics and the part of the economy of Kisii. Because if things go the way they are, I want to tell you, Your Excellency, that in the next few months, that will include your impeachment from office, and so that we can have a new governor who can be able to implement. And thirdly, Your Excellency, looking on the state of Kisii County, we have had wrangles all over for the last 1 year. Fights, wars, name calling, and all such shenanigans. Now, today, when you are endowed with the practice and the legal standing, including the authority to lead the Kisii people, you have completely failed. You have failed because you see we don't have development in Kisii. You see the contractors are divided. You cannot be able to bring these leaderships together. You see the employees are crying. You see KTRH is dying, and we have the border leadership is dead. And all leaderships which you are supposed to coalesce and harness together and lead them towards a cohesive, inclusive, and a prosperous Kisii County, everything is a shutdown. And so, Your Excellency, I want to say this. Today, we have written to EACC, Ombudsman, and we have copied you, including other institution investigative agencies. We are in a sorry state that when you are crying today about KTRH and also the Cancer Center of Health, I want to confirm today that the contractors who are standing here, the chairman and the secretary general, who need to be guided so that they can be able to get subcontracts or major contract of the construction of the cancer center, where you are supposed to invite them, have a sitting, because we want, devolution is all about having resources in our county. And if you cannot be able to bring this leadership together and guide them on how to be able to get those tenders from the Ministry of Health in the construction of the cancer center, then you have no option Your Excellency to be out of office. And finally, we have written to EACC, DCI, and all other institutions, including the Senate and the National Assembly, about KTRH. We've had people dying carelessly because of a rogue, useless, mediocre, actually incompetent manager in the name of Dr. Marito Imeke. We are aware that he has been using a girl by the name Lilian Maisibabonari companies. We are aware that she has been paid over 3 million for the last time that she has been taking or carrying out the contracts. Now, is Lilian, who is an officer in Kisii County government, as a chief communication officer, doing business and going against Chapter 6 of the integrity of public service, is still in bed with the Kisii County government and has actually robbed the opportunity of these contractors. Your Excellency, I want to direct as follows: that 1, you sack Marita from office. Number 2, you sack Marita from KTRH. Number 3, you sack Marita from Kisii Teaching and Referral Hospital. And finally, we want this girl to be arrested because she's a girlfriend, and that is why you are saying you are fighting corruption, whereas you are upholding the principles and the principalities of corruption. You are required to take that effect.